Hello, this is a hot topic for today. I took this article, Obesity in Children Ages 5 to 11 Rises During the Pandemic. This is from the Tampa Bay Times this weekend. And it's very discouraging to read the article because it talks about how obesity between the ages of 5 and 11 has significantly risen during the pandemic. Children gained about 5 pounds, greater than 5 pounds during the pandemic, and now 45.7% of kids 5 to 11 years of age are now considered obese. That's the highest it's ever been, and that is just tragic for our children, for their health, for their future. And so the article discusses some of the reasons, and some of it is that there's been definitely a decrease in activity, and with the lockdown, kids have not been able to get out and play. They're doing more homeschooling, so they're sitting in front of computers, but they're saying that's not the biggest reason. The biggest reason is that there's a large increase in the purchase of ready-to-feed junk food, foods that are high in calories, that are not nutritionally dense, they're pretty void of nutrition, very high in saturated fats, calories, and sugar. And these are the foods that the kids are eating primarily, which is obviously going to make them gain weight. So as a speech pathologist that works with feeding with kids, as a person who teaches fitness classes forever, I'm extremely interested in nutrition, and what I find is a lot of the kids that I see, because they're eating such junk food, highly processed food-like substances is what some people call it, they don't learn how to chew foods appropriately, and when you try to then transition them to a whole foods diet or a healthy foods diet, they don't have the chewing skills to eat those foods. And it's not just that they've gotten a taste, which is for sure true, of the foods that are not healthy, and the food companies, you know, are taking advantage of it because they have spent millions of dollars in their labs studying what people like as far as taste and sweetness and sugar and salt, and they are making the food so that we just continue to be, you know, sort of addicted to those foods or crave those kind of foods. And if you look at the commercials, they're all talking about how they crave the food. Those things are what's causing a huge issue for our kids. So what we need to try to do is just very slowly incorporate some healthy foods, some family time for exercise, and I will continue to talk about this topic in future YouTube videos, so hopefully you can just pick one thing to start with to try to make a change for your family. I hope this was helpful, not too discouraging, so please stay tuned. I will give you more information on how to conquer this problem, and hopefully we can reverse these numbers, because obesity, 45, that's almost 50% of our kids obese, not appropriate. There's going to be so many long-term health care problems for them and for the community. We can't handle that much difficulties because we know with adults that obesity is an underlying comorbidity for not only COVID, but a whole variety of other problems. So let's get our kids healthy. Let's start now. Please share this video. Please like it. Thank you for your time.